This is like one of my first YouTube videos. I didn't really know what to post, so I just figured I'd start posting some tutorials. I know that's how I learned how to do a lot of the skate tricks I know how to do. I'm not the best, but I can tell you how I do it. So today's gonna be, or this video is gonna be a kickflip. All right, so kickflips, you can honestly have your front foot in whichever position you'd like, whatever you're most comfortable with. Your foot is going that way. Okay. I like to have my toes like right about here, and then my back foot right about in the center of the board. And then as for like where I put my weight, I put it a little bit more towards my back foot, probably like 70-30, 80-20, somewhere around there. And then the front foot, all you're doing, if you know how to do an ollie and you understand how the ollie works, then you know when you pop it, all your front foot does is level the board out basically. So your front foot on a kickflip is gonna kind of do the same thing. It's coming up and leveling the board out, but because it's hitting that edge, that's what gets it to flip. Okay. Focus on landing up with your back foot first, if anything, like that. This way you can get a feel for just when you're up in the air watching the trick, instead of just like flicking the board and hoping it lands upright and then hoping you land on top of it without looping out. Watch the board, pay really close attention to your board and your back foot. Try to place your back foot on the board before it hits the ground. So this way you can kind of start learning how to catch it instead of, like I said, just timing it and hoping that you land on the board properly. Then you can work your way up to putting both feet on. The flicking foot, you actually do want to let it relax, let your ankle bend a little bit. And then once you do get to the end, snap it up. And that's where your flick is coming in. That's what that is called, the flick. You hear motherfuckers talking about flicking? That's the flick. Like I said, you want to keep your weight about like 70-30, 80-20. Right where that weight is at, you want to try and move that straight up into the air, but also along with the board. You're already moving along with the board. All you want to do is just straight up. You know what I mean? I know I'm over explaining, but if you already know how to do a kickflip, this video is not for you. This video is for people who don't know how to do a kickflip. So with that being said, I'm gonna put a couple clips in there of me doing kickflips, because personally for me, watching somebody do a kickflip in slow motion is the best way that I personally learned. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw a couple of those clips in there. Alright y'all, if you made it this far, I appreciate you for watching. I hope this shit helped you guys out, or one of you at least. If it did, make sure you share that. I'm about to end my night. Hope everybody enjoyed. Catch you guys later.